We are hopefully live. Let's quickly make sure we do not have a delay on, which I might have forgotten. Oh, shit. File settings. I don't know if I can change this. Advance. 5 seconds. Apply. All right. Well. We should hopefully be live. We just realized we forgot to change something, so that's fine. All right, cool. Well, we're going to accept the fact that I should have set up a better... what's it called? I should have checked my settings, which is 100% on me. I cannot even fly here, which is a little annoying, but that's fine. We're going to fly here, and we're going to just, yeah, make it work with what we got. And, you know, at least my mic is on this time, which is something I could not always say. But, yeah, we're going to make sure our Believa's at the front of the party, and then hopefully, like, do the blitz. Give me 1 second. What is my Arbeliva's attack? I'm curious. Oh, it's best? Okay, never mind. I was like, what if I just use this Arbeliva and, like, mark it? But that... we're not going to do that. We've unfortunately added the delay, which I forgot to remove. So I'm sorry to all of the viewers that have to watch with a delay. But, you know, I got nothing. Let's optimize for speed here. Got a focus sash. We're going to save, and so it begins. I am. All right, we do the thing now. I gotta... Ba-ba-ba. Oh, God. Here comes the fun part. I'm going to have to... Oh, I made such a good thumbnail. And I just... Hello there. The angel from my nightmare. The shadow in the back. Oh, dude, this delay is... I'm so sorry about this delay. I got to figure out, like... Yeah, because I got to... Okay, we got to make sure to not do what I did last time, where I like ended for me on time, but I know how to do it with yeah, we're smarter now. But yeah, we got this delay. All right, Arbolivo. Let's see what happens here, dude. I did not change the name. Urslauna is faster than me, so we're going to restart, as one does, and we're gonna mention for all the people in chat. Bear the grind. Yes, it is indeed bear the grind, grind the bear. We're just gonna quickly post that there, and then get back to hunting. Which it's fine, right? Like we're not necessarily here to watch me do it. We're here to watch me hit the A button a bunch, and maybe figure out what. Oh, am I was like, am I not in the right spot? I definitely am, and so we now continue to hit the A button. And we might take advantage of the actual chat because that is up to speed. And also say things that are going to be relevant. So we get sort of the two parts of my reaction. We get the live text and we get the this at the microphone. And so we wait for the blood-starved beast. Not the blood-starved beast. I am thinking of a much different, faster-paced game that would be relevant right now. There you are. I wonder what's going to happen. You're going to have a totally regular IV instead of what I need. Give us this music all the time. It's okay. The second one still counts as the first try. That's true. We are still, if we don't include all the times that I failed, then I have never failed. And so, ready to watch this go faster? Come on. Nope. And so here's what's gonna happen that I'm horrified of, right? I'm gonna get an encounter with a blood-starved beast, or with the thumbnail I made that I'm gonna upload after is Bloodborne related. So I'm gonna challenge Blood Moon, and I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna get really, really excited, and I'm gonna keep having this happen, and I'm gonna catch it. And I'm going to realize it was a speed tie, and I won all of them. Which means that the bear that I have is suboptimal. And I'm going to be really, really sad about that. But yes, I keep calling it the Blood-Starved Beast. I don't have my PS4 with me, but I really miss Bloodborne, if it wasn't obvious. I never finished because I got really, really busy. And then I got back into it, and I was really bad at the game. And now it's just like, okay, well, I gotta admit that I'm just gonna get to a point where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be really bad at this, and that's gonna be okay. And here comes. I love the little. I wish it falls over. There should be a blooper where if you try this encounter enough times, it just falls on its side. Otherwise, this whole thing is just not worth it to me. We're going to do the same thing every single time, and that's just the way it is. The auto flash. All right, cool. Ready to watch me fail? I mean, am I failing? Ready to watch another failed Blood Moon Urslauna? I need to. See, the thing is, like, I knew what was supposed to happen. Bloodburn Urslauna is too good. Honestly, yes. I'm really sad the thumbnail did not work, and I still cannot figure out how to make it work, because you can upload higher quality thumbnails via mobile, but you can't do that via, like, from your, what's it called? From your computer. So here I am just, like, having to just figure this out, where it's like, okay, I have to wait until after the video, and then I can add my thumbnail, because there's no way, as far as I know, that I can, like, do it from the app, which I'm desperately trying to figure out and seeing, like, hey, what if I just do it like this? But yeah, let's just keep going. And play the game. Also, if you just tuned in, please feel free to drop a like on the video. That goes a real long way. We also appreciate the engagement with chat, right? That's super huge. And if you haven't, subscribe. We are working our way towards 1 billion subscribers, and we're almost halfway there, depending on how you define almost. And every little bit counts, especially because, like, the videos have been really slow, which is 100% on me. I'm trying to do some stuff to fill the time for the bigger videos. But yeah, man, now I just want to play Bloodborne, which is, like, not a good idea given my carpal tunnel, but I still want to try. So also, props to me for remembering to turn the mic on before I started recording. Normally I forget, which is great on me, so I'll sit here for like 5 minutes talking, but, like, I won't say anything. But okay, well, we're doing the thing. We're spamming the A button. YouTube really loves that, I'm sure. Just non-stop grinding of the A button. All right, cool. We're trying to build ourselves up a little bit right now. You know, we're doing the thing. We're hunting the beast. I can't believe I forgot to turn off the stream delay, which is entirely on me. But, you know, we're doing the stuff. I appreciate the Ariana Grande shirt that I got a very, very, very long time. I'm not gonna say how long. All right, we responded. You can see my sad face in real time a minute and a half later, because, you know, that's just the way we are here. But yeah, we're like I said, I want to hang out with you two again, like, so badly. I'll definitely let you know the next time I'm in the area. It's been a little bit way too long for that. Yeah, which is, like, on me. I mean, it's not. I mean, it is. Yes, I miss you very much. It has been way too long. Hopefully the next time we hang out, there are less spiders. That is a joke for us and only us. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. It is, like, a little bit of a chill kind of thing. We're hunting the Blood Moon bear, which I finally got right. I've been calling this the Blood-Starved Beast for way too long because I love Bloodborne. And, you know, we were like, let's go with the blood. Like, this is such a Bloodborne encounter, right? You're like in the this could be like where you fight what's it called? The three dudes. The what? Oh god, what are their called? What are their names? Where you're in the snake level and like you got the three dudes at the end. Like this could be like what your final encounter. I could see this like having the attacks and stuff. I'm creating fan theories, or not fan theories. I don't even know. What fanfic? I want the Blood Moon or the Blood Moon Bloodborne crossover, where I have to dodge roll my way through this fight. A little bit of like that PLA action, right? You're throwing stuff at it. Give me that, but like with Bloodborne. And make that my reality, because that is what we want. Also, like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please do. We're working our way towards 1 billion subscribers, and we really can't get there without you. And drop a like on the video. It goes a long way, and let me know in the chat what you would like me to talk about. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of ramble, which is more or less what happens here. We obviously appreciate all of you. We appreciate the lurkers. Like, we appreciate every little bit we can. We're thankful for all of you. But something to talk about, you know, that would be kind of great. Otherwise, like I said, it's just me kind of durdling around, and like pretending I should respond to my messages. All right. All right, Growlithe. What is the Growlithe gonna do? Right, like, in all honesty, what does she expect to happen here? I very much for a drink or a hot dog. Yes, a hot dog. I'm all about it. I think. I don't know how much awareness you have of competitive Pokemon lore, but hot dogs are weirdly a big part of it. I will leave it at that for now, but I will explain further in the future, I guess. Maybe question, probably yes. But yeah, we love a good hot dog in the Pokemon community. As long as they're not beef. I don't eat beef, but I will eat pork. I do enjoy pork a lot. That is good to know. I need to... Oh, sorry. I gotta delete a bunch of emails for anyone that cares. Google said I'm at like 90% capacity of Gmail, which, you know, I've had my Gmail for years at this point, a very long amount of years, more than one. And it was through all of college, and we got there. Yo, what's up? We are indeed, unfortunately, going for that 00. It's gonna be a long one. And we also forgot to remove the stream delay. And so the thing with my keyboard is it's a wireless keyboard, but it runs on battery, and for some reason I can't plug it in via USB. I don't know why. So I normally turn it off. So I turned it on a couple times to let people know that we have the delay on. But I'm just gonna appreciate the fact that there's a little bit of a delay. I think I'm looking over at me over there, which is where the second screen is, and I think that is the same time where you're at now, which is good at how easily I can kill time. But yes, please, for those of you just joining, give me something to talk about. Otherwise, it's gonna be these awkward rambles, which like is fine. I've done it before. I've talked about absolutely nothing for far too long, but you know, something more focused is always preferred. But like I said, I can't tell y'all what to do. I haven't actually said that yet. I cannot tell all of you what to do. You are all adults. We are going to hit the button and we're going to restart. And this makes me really sad because at one point I got an Urslauna that had 0 attack, but it had max speed, and I was like, oh, I have to reset for it. And I forgot, like, hey, I have a second copy of this game, which the story is not that long. It actually is, because that account like hasn't worked on the Pokedex at all. So like getting to the here would actually take a pretty long time. I could have done it like on the train, but I didn't bring that Switch on the train. I brought this one, which is just more of my lore, I guess, for all of the viewers at home. But this is a long-winded way of saying, please give me something to talk to. It's just we're watching me watch you watch me. I think that's not even. I'm watching the old version of me talking to all of you. But yeah, we're hitting the A button. We're trying to get that 0 attack, 0 speed. One of my friends got it on his first attempt. And you know what? We are happy for him, but we're also very sad for us. And unfortunately, the sadness still has continued as we have not found a bear for ourselves. For those of you just joining us, I talk about this a lot, how it like goes to one side, and I think that after enough resets, it should fall over, and you should just laugh at it, because I need that Easter egg of them. Like, they have to know that I've reset for this like thing X amount of times, right? They don't. This Pokemon is also terrifying. Yeah, you know what? I had a 0 attack or a 0 speed one, but it was perfect attack, and I was like, you know, for the content, for the good of the content, I am going to suffer for way too many hours. It is very unbearable. The hot dog lore, I mean, the hot dog lore is just like Justin Tang loving glizzies, and we all just talk about hot dogs. And speaking of Mr. caught the 0 speed, 0 attack on his first attempt, you are very cool. And how many attempts are we at right now? I think this one, I don't know, like almost, I have no idea. I'm not counting. We're at least 1 tonight, probably like 5 or 6. I should know how long each attempt takes at this point, because like I've done so many of them. Also, please make sure to like the video if you haven't already. It goes a long way, and I'm gonna keep begging, because I would really like YouTube to think that I know it. I don't even think it matters at this point. Like, I have nothing worth fighting for. Lost count. Yeah, I lost count. It's all part of the process, right? It doesn't matter. What is the song? Each step you climb, there's one more step up the ladder. It's a whole new world we live in. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I forget the rest of the words. But it's like that, right? That it's the road you take. It's the friends you choose. I've got the right stuff. You got to find the courage inside of you. Be the best you can be and find your 0 speed, 0 attack, Urslauna. It's the master plan. The power's in your hand, Pokemon. I probably mixed up like 8 different theme songs. And by 8, like 2 or 3, because I only know like a couple of the theme songs. I only know the old school ones. I really like I stopped watching like before Gen 4, which is ironic because Gen 4 is like my favorite. I think I stopped watching during the Battle Frontier, but I watched during the Battle Frontier because I remember the theme song. The theme song for that was super, super good. But yeah, please. No. Okay, so it looks like each attempt takes 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. So that means I've done like 10 attempts at this point. I know that we have passed some time. What's up? Welcome to the stream. We've got a little bit of a delay on our part right now. And I've talked about this earlier. I'm using a keyboard that is wireless, but it runs on batteries and I cannot charge it with USB. So I normally leave my keyboard off if I'm not using it. So it is off right now. So we have a delay. Thank you all so much for being here. Like, trust me, this is awful for me to just keep hitting the A button. I've got carpal tunnel and stuff. I talk about that a lot. And having an engaging chat is super awesome. So definitely appreciate y'all. If y'all can drop a like on the video, that also goes a really long way. And if you have something for me to talk about, please, I literally do not care what it is. I just very much would like something. This year I had it. I had the 0 speed and the attack one, and I was like, you know what? It's not good enough. I need to do both because I am a content creator, and content means me suffering, and that is what I have decided the people want to see. It's me spamming the A button, spending hours talking about I don't know, while I pretend that this will be worth it, even though I have like. Will I use Urslauna? Probably. See, like, so one of the issues that I had with this at first, right, was I was thinking back to last season and how I I used the same team all of last season. Barring, like, one tournament, I essentially brought, no, 2, but we don't talk about one of them. So, like, once I started picking up my stride, right, I pretty much used some variant of Palance for everything. And I'm afraid of, like, oh, if I fall into that swing now, am I going to ever use the Blood Moon Bear? But then I remembered that, like, I've used 2 very different teams across the 2 tournaments we've had so far. So there is hope. And Beast Coast, right? So of the 3 tournaments I've played in for, I guess, like, post-Worlds, I've used a different team, a pretty different team for all of them. So there is hope of me using the Blood Moon Bear. Sinnoh was really good. From what I've seen, like I said, I never watched it. I think that was like right when I started getting bullied for liking Pokemon, and I was like, I gotta stop doing this, which is unfortunate, but we're doing the thing. We're hitting the A button, and we're pretending that people might want to watch my stream. You know, I'm gonna do the inevitable, that I'm gonna watch me suffer. Haunting blood. We dropped the link on YouTube or on Twitter, where I actually have I have way more people that follow me on Twitter than follow me on YouTube. So I'm not one of those people that does that normally, but we're gonna try our best. All right. Well, and so begins another like, here's the thing, right? I mean me. I've done at least 3 streams, I think, of this at this point, maybe 4. And we have only gotten 1 0 speed, maybe 2. Dolphin things. Yes, we're using that stream delay to our full advantage, and yes, we love Palafin. I miss it very much. If I had qualified for Worlds, for those of you that aren't aware, I was gonna get a tattoo of Roaring Moon with its like doing the acrobatics animation with Palafin in a Tiro form underneath. Will I still do that? Maybe. I kind of want to because I think it kind of goes hard, but we'll think about that. I could do like the Palafin like going for the jet punch, like doing the punch, and then like have the Roaring Moon doing the acrobatics too. Technically, there's never a reason for them to be doing both, but I think it looks kind of cool, and I have nothing better to do with my money except, I mean, I do. I have to like buy groceries and stuff. I tweeted about this earlier, but there's this like really like super high-end bake shop like right like a 10-minute walk from me, and they have all of these incredible high-end ingredients, and I was like, you know what? You know, it's right next to a tattoo studio too, and I was like, you know what? What's your item of choice for Blood Moon Ursaluna? That's a good question. I really liked the weakness policy team. Right, I have a Dusclops and it's shiny, and I love how it's like wah, 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 wah. And I used to run it with Stack Attacka. I had a 31 speed stack, and so I would self brick break to trigger the weakness policy on stack. So that sort of archetype of weakness policy Dusclops with Brick Break has a special place in my heart. So I really like the weakness policy set. I think the Throat Spray set is cool. I've seen like Cocaine Bear, because this thing is faster than regular Ursaluna, so you can actually have it be pretty threatening under Trick Room. So once again, like, I think Throat Spray a good item for it. Life Orb, obviously, if you're going a little bit faster. I think just the weakness policy though is my favorite, especially right because there's no Intimidate for special attack currently, so having the ability just to go like ka-chow and then fire a bunch of laser beams I think is pretty great. And KOing Dusclops is so hard that I feel like you're pretty much guaranteed to be able to set up, and especially right, that team had Follow Me, it had Fake Out, it had the ability to pivot, so many good things. I get the Palafin hero symbol. Interesting. I need to save some money right now, so it'll probably be a little while before I get my next tattoo. I was thinking of like a back piece as the next one, but we'll kind of see. I hate that this is happening. I just want to get my Ursaluna. We're not even looking at the screen because it doesn't matter. Yeah, I still, even though you do need the Dusclops for it, I think it's so strong. So yeah, that's kind of, I guess, like that's where I stand. I really like how strong you can get the Ursaluna, right? Like it KOs everything. And then if you're messed up like me, you can run like Stony J, which like maybe I'll bring back. That's a cool option. I really like Stony J. Volbeat. Why are you running Volbeat when you could run Illumise, which has made more money than I ever have playing Pokemon anyway? I have made more than the collective incomes of all of Illumise, but strictly in the bane of competitive Pokemon, Illumise has made more money than I have, and I was specifically told to call it Illumise, not Illumise, which I have historically called it, and we do not need to get into a discussion about linguistics and linguini, but yeah, Illumise better. Like I said, I was not allowed to call it Illumise, but I did anyway. Shout out to me for calling it that. I'm not, oh God, thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, the problem with Throat Spray, right? And I have this problem with Sylveon too, is that first turn is so underwhelming. And like with Ursaluna, right? You're trying to be under Trick Room. You're trying to take advantage of Trick Room turns. So right, you're saying essentially like, hey, I'm going to use one of these turns and my attack is going to suck. And it's like, okay, if I need to go for a Blood Cannon Death Ray or whatever, Blood Moon, is that what is it just called Blood Moon? It's called Blood Moon. Right, if you go for the Blood Moon, you don't have that boost. And so that can be really critical, or right, like if you go for an Earth Power, you're not getting that boost. I played a Life Orb one during Peoria, and it just hit real hard. Yeah. Life Orb is what I'm talking about. Like, it just... Hello, friend. We do have a minute and a half delay that I forgot to take off because I am a goofy goober rock, and so we're going to do this. And as I have mentioned several times before, my keyboard runs on batteries that are not able to be charged via USB. So I leave things off during when I can, because I pretend that the money I save off not having to buy batteries one time will make everything worth it. Volbeat and Illumise effectively do the same thing most of the time. Yeah, but Volbeat has higher attack. So you do more or damage with Pounce, which can be critical in the moments where you're trying to pick up KOs with Volbeat, which I don't know if you're ever trying to pick up. I mean, I don't know. I've won games getting knockouts with silly Pokemon, so it's not unheard of that it could be the make or break. And so, yes, we continue to hit the A button. We're what, half an hour into this stream? We're over half an hour into this stream, and we have yet to get a single 0-speed bear. We're at 16 resets. Theoretically, mathematically, we might maybe get one. Oh my god. Dude, this thing is so horrifying. I just want a 0-speed one. Like, I'll deal with the thing later of the attack. Like, I'll deal with that heartbreak later. Please just give me the 0-speed. Let me know that it's real, right? Like, I feel like it's the idea of someone falling in love with me. I don't know if it's real, and people will say it is, but I have no reason to believe it. That was really sad and unnecessary for all the folks back home, but I really got nothing for you. I can see the raid. I can see the raid twinkling in the back. Let the fog consume you. I think. I don't know. This feels very Halloween, I think. Maybe if we're streaming this through right near Halloween, I will dress up in costume for one of these streams. I think that could be fun. You in chat can dress up. I won't know if you're dressed up because that's how chat works, but you can lie to me and say you are, right? You can lie and say I'm in X costume even if you're not. And we would really appreciate that. And I can wear something silly because I think silly costumes are the best kind of costumes. All right, we're gonna go. Wow. I miss Dusclops. It's back in the game. I just haven't used it yet. I've also been playing a lot of Trick Room lately, so I'm trying to maybe go the other way, play some Tailwind. My next official tournament, isn't till what's it called? San Antonio. So I'm just gonna try to. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I am reading the chat now with the delay you're seeing. Volbeat does 25% to Ogerpon? Ogerpon is terrible. That cannot be true. I refuse to believe that calc. Like, I don't know. Maybe some Ogerpon? I don't know. I trust the calc, but I also don't. Because, like, I lived a Terra normal extreme speed from Banded Dragonite with Qianpao out. There's no way a little bug is doing 25% to me. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we're not. We are so tired right now, which is entirely on me. But yeah, we're persevering, as the children would say. And how long are we going to stream? I don't know. I think definitely at least till the hour. Maybe the hour and a half. I have other stuff that I want to do. I want to record my my like short team report about my Peoria team. It's like really it's a super boring team in terms of everyone kind of knows what it does. But I do definitely want to take some time to talk a little bit about like how it works and some of that stuff. Mainly just because I've been so slow on editing the other videos that I need something to make sure people know my channel is like not completely in the dirt, which is not true. Like it's punishing that like going live doesn't have the same effect as like uploading, where it's like YouTube is really pushing for, oh, we want people to go live. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go live. But they're like, LOL, we're punishing you for not like uploading regularly. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want from me? This is me just like talking about that more than anything. Yeah, what's nice about the delay is I can really process like how much time each one of these like loops takes, which we've concluded it's about, what's it called? It's about 2 minutes and change. I think maybe a little bit longer than that. I'm gonna say 2 minutes because then it makes me seem like I'm doing something with my life, which I am not. All right, come on. I really want to hit my head on this mic, but it's an expensive mic, which hopefully should be clear in the audio quality. And also the fact that you can see what microphone it is. But yeah, I'm not going to hit my head on a mic. That would be not good for a lot of people. But we are going to continue to ask if y'all have topics that you want me to talk about in the chat. Please let me know. Super effective stab plus... Okay, now the pieces are coming together. Yes, if you are super effective stab and you are max attack, I could see that. Are they faster than the genies? Is that like a reason to use them? I mean, there are reasons to use, like clearly we saw it get top 16 this past weekend. But is there a reason to use them? I don't know. I'm very tired and I'm very old. And I'm playing a children's game, hunting a children's Pokemon for no value. And I will need to find a team to justify this. I think, like I said, I've been playing a lot of Trick Room lately. Which is funny. I used to hate Trick Room. When I first started playing, I was like, oh god, Trick Room is terrible. Like, why would you ever wanna play that? And then some of my favorite teams that I've ever played have been Trick Room. Like one of my favorite teams, like I said, was that Dusclops team with Stack Attacko, where you would trigger the weakness policy with Brick Break. It was like those two, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Tapu Fini, and Zapdos. And it worked really well, I think. And it had a lot of my favorite Pokemon. I really like Zapdos. I really like Fini. I love Stack. Stack is like... I wonder if Stack is my favorite Pokemon. That's a question I need to... Everyone keeps asking me, like, what's your favorite Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon? And I don't know. And I give a lot of answers. And, like, I really like Stack Attacka. I don't know if it's my favorite, right? I have the Garbodor plushie. I really like a lot of other Pokemon. And so I usually give, like, a big list. But I never mentioned Stack, which is weird. Because I like Stack a lot. And maybe it's just because, like, I start at the beginning. Because it's like, okay, start at 1 and go forward. And so I always forget about Stack as a result of that, because I usually will just tire myself out. I'm such a little baby. I'm getting tired. I'm getting real sleepy talking about ugh. All right. Well, we gotta meet the Blood Moon Beast. I am ready. I'm not. I know that I'm doing the setup right. And I know that it can underspeed me theoretically, but for some reason it's not. I can't, like, there are other content creators that are on hour like 12 of this, which I currently am not, but I'm going to be. Yeah, oh yeah, no, they get super good. They have incredible support options. They're just like terrible Pokemon, which is, it's saying so much, right? Like, Prankster makes so many Pokemon viable just because it's especially if it's Prankster Tailwind. Like, all of the Prankster very few of the Prankster mons are actually like good. They all just have Prankster, and that's like Whimsicott is kind of that way, right? Like, Whimsicott's not that good, but because of the fact that it has Prankster it's the fastest Prankster Tailwind user. Like, it was in a meta where Zacian was running around. Like, it was not surviving. It was very much there to click Tailwind and click some support moves. I forget what I even ran on what's it called? On Whimsicott. Because it would get Taunt, it would get Encore, I think, maybe. I don't even know. Okay. 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 Blood Moon. This is going to do a lot of damage. 172. It's not enough to... Okay, we need... Okay. Here's the issue. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a max potion. Because I'm afraid of this thing... we should be fine here. Blood Moon. 53. Okay, first, let's figure out where we end up after... Okay, we're at 70. That's an even number. Strength sap. So, 184. Come on. Nothing over 184. So, 191, that's 121. Oh, that's max attack. And so I begrudgingly reset. We were so close. And I'm going to see, the worst part about this delay is I already know what's going to happen. But some of you don't. And I'm going to see comments potentially of people excited. And I know the answer is disappointment. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. And then I saw its attack stat. Thanks to our believer. Not a something or doubt in my mind. Oh, it's 0 speed. Ooh, 0 attacking. I'm a believer. Our believer. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry to all of you that had to witness that. But now we're back to your regularly scheduled me talking into the mic. And yes, someone just tuned in and they're going to watch me sing. I'm assuming that they saw that it was 0. All right. How did they do? Like, they're just like, that's so... It's so silly to me. There's also a piece of corn that is stuck in my teeth, and I've been trying to get it. Not like corn, like it's like the wisp of corn. That you don't need to know about this. It's annoying. I will leave it at that. I need to end up with like 104 HP, right? I'm gonna double check to make sure I didn't just like completely waste a perfectly actual good thing. (103 to 109). Okay, yeah. So I don't feel bad. And so we reset right out of there. This time with less singing. And an equally sad heart because of the fact that it was faster than my Arboliva. This is horrible, man. They better make it so at least when we get Enamorous in the game, it is not a terrible. It's going to be... That's the thing, right? It's going to be. We're going to get Enamorous, and it's going to be terrible. And I'm going to realize that I need 3 Enamorouses. Do I need 3? I do. I need one with 0 speed, 0 attack. Because that's relevant. You can run mixed Enamorous, right, with 0 speed and regular attack, because you can run superpower, and then you need the fast one of just 0 attack but fast speed. I blame Andy. I would blame Andy too for what's going on here. I think that that's just easier than me taking accountability for the fact that I could have used the 0 speed that I caught earlier, even though its attack was perfect. I don't know if this one is perfect attack, but like I said, it was too much. I'm assuming if it was 21 and the acceptable range is up to 9, that was like max attack. I don't know. I'm a very sleepy right now. Oh, I'm reading the chat and I'm ahead of y'all. So it just looks like in a minute and a half from now, I'm just randomly laughing. But know that I'm laughing to the chat. This is so boring. I should do. I realize now I've had chances to fix this. Is I could do something else while this is happening, but I choose not to. Right? Like I could set up Showdown and play the best of 3 ladder, which is not a bad option, right? Okay, so I'm gonna ask the chat. If I were to ask for teams, so I could play the best of 3 ladder while spamming the A button, is that something y'all would be interested in? Because if so, I'll make it happen, right? I'll create the overlay, I'll do the thing, I'll leave the screen in the bottom, and if we hit the 0 speed, I can like make it big for some kind of moment. But let me know if that is something potentially of interest for all of you. I think it would be interesting, right, to make it so that way something is actually happening on the screen instead of me hitting the A button. Because when it comes down to it, none of us really care about me hitting the A button. We're really only in it for, one, the sound of my sweet voice, which unfortunately only gets us so far. And 2, we're in it for the moment where we actually get that 0 attack, 0 speed. And so, yeah, the point being, should I do something else? Do we need to keep singing? Okay, that is a very good question for the chat at home. Do I need to keep singing? And then I saw its stats. Thanks to our believer. Not a point in attack or speed. Oh, I'm a believer. There's not a doubt in my mind that the stats are correct. I promise I'm actually like a trained musician. I'm not a singer, but I am a drummer, and translating drum to vocal is hard. No one asked Phil Collins about that because he's just good at stuff. But yes, not a trace of points in attacker speed. That actually, I hate that maybe theoretically can't work. It might be able to work. I don't know. I'm not going to try. I do, though, when I go back home, I need to buy some vanilla because it's way cheaper at home than it is here. And just being able to have a stock of like fresh vanilla is kind of heat instead of having to pay like New York markups. So I'm going to do that. None of you care. Oh, wait, I was like really excited and then I forgot 100% of what we were trying to do. And I was like, wait a second, it moved first. And then I was like, wait a second, I don't care about that. Interested. Okay, cool. I'm assuming I have a delay on. I'm assuming that is the team. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually, I think I can stream like Sunday night, maybe. Yeah, Sunday night. And so I will try to create like some polls and stuff to have people drop rentals. And then we can do some best of 3 laddering while we wait for this to happen. And then obviously if we need to switch, we switch. A button game. Yeah, we are delayed A button gaming. I don't know why. I tried to update and I was like, what if I change it? Like while we're already live. I should have done it beforehand. That was just me. All right. Gra-wah. Yo, play sicko mode. If I could without, I'm not going to sing sicko mode. If I could without worrying about copyright, trust me, we would be sicko moding right now. I need the booch, man. Oh, Travis. That's such an interesting thing to be like, I'm going to be a rapper and I'm going to go by Travis. And people are like, you know what, Travis, we like you. Not what I would have expected. If you were like, which is the rapper name? And you told me Travis Scott, I would say no. sounds like a country singer name. I'm sure, like, I don't know. I grew up with someone whose name was Travis, and he was like very country. So I always assume like Travis is like a country name. And then I went to school with someone whose name was also Travis, who was like a regular kid. The point is, I think Travis is not. I think of Travis and I think of a country singer more than anything. But I do like Sicko Mode, but only the first part. Come on. We're really trying out here, y'all, and it is outside of our control. We are almost at the hour mark of this stream, where we will. I don't know. Do I keep going after the hour mark? I mean, we have a lot of people, so part of me is like, let's keep going. I'm gonna keep going because I think it's important for me, to keep going, even if this is not what's good for. Oh God, I did not mean to bump the table. I mean, I kind of did. I didn't mean to bump the table. No one has any idea of what I'm saying right now. I accidentally bumped the table because I brought my like arm thingies up really high, which I didn't need to do. I can leave them lower and it's like still fairly comfortable. But I was like, what if I bring them up? And I did. Oh God. I'm sure some of you have yawned because of this, because of the inherent property of yawning. But fun fact, everyone's like, oh, when I start yawning, there's nothing I can do. You actually can. So this is a science lesson. I don't know if this is science or trivia or whatever. Anyway, if you're ever yawning and you need to make yourself stop, when your mouth is open, just take your finger and touch your tongue. And that will make you stop yawning. And if you don't believe me, I'm sure, I mean, at this point, it's probably too late. But the next time I yawn, which is inevitable. That was actually not planned. But for that yawn, if it triggers a yawning response in you, feel free to touch your tongue and see if it actually helps. This has been a science lesson with me. Now all of you officially have degrees in science. I don't know what type of science this would be classified as, if even. I don't really know what school of thought this would be. Baga. Nope. All right, here's what we're gonna do, because I need to create an arbitrary point at which the stream will end. Instead of using an arbitrary number, we're gonna use a different arbitrary number. We're gonna go till we get the next 0 speed Blood Moon Urslauna. And we're going to remember that I have a delay on, and that after I end on OBS, I need to wait a minute and a half to end it in YouTube so it doesn't just get cut off early. Thank you for the comment. Yes, we do agree. We have the delay on. We do agree, though, that Travis Scott sounds like a country singer. I'm sure that there is a country singer with a very similar name who hopefully got some good. No, we don't know if hopefully. I'm assuming they got some engagement as a result of it. And so. Whew. And so we continue on with our journey of hitting the A button into the long dark night that is this. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna go until we get the next 0 speed, and then we're gonna remember to do the right thing in terms of how to end the stream, so you all actually get to see the ending of the stream, and not just me being like, I don't want to be here, and ending early. But who knows how many more hunts we will need to do for the 0 speed, right? Like last time, it took us 45 minutes. If we go for another 45 minutes, I'm okay with that. There's no guarantee. When it comes down to it, there theoretically is no guarantee we will ever get there. So this stream could go on for forever, which I don't think it will for a lot of reasons, but it is possible, right? I would probably just end it before then, before forever, because that's a really long time. It is the longest possible time. Anyway. Nope. That is forever is still yet to happen. Because that one was too fast. Now we're getting really philosophical, right? We got really sciencey, and now we're getting philosophical. We don't even need to add an E there. It is just philosophical. I would know. I actually studied philosophy in college. For anyone that cares, I care. And this is my thing. And oh, man. Sorry, I realize I gotta, like, do some editing real quick. Nope, that does not work. I'm sorry for all the movement right now. Okay. Sorry, I realized that, like, my stream overlay was not where it needed to be. And so we quickly edited it live because it was bothering me. And, well, now it's better. And we are thankful for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the viewing experience of that shakiness. I hope all of you will forgive me. And equally, I hope if you haven't, you will drop a like on this video because it goes a really, really long way, I think. And it is. Russell from... I'm going to name Russells. I'm just going to name the Russell from Up. I just wanted to talk about him. I hope he's doing well. I know that he is a fictitious character, but we're proud of him for getting his Assisting the Elderly badge and making friends with Kevin the Snipe and Mr. Fredrickson. I think he more than helped an elderly person that movie. Let me know in the comments below if you think that he deserved his badge for assisting the elderly. I would say yes, but I am not the only one that has a say in this. Clearly the movie people did too. I want the 0 speed, man. I'm like so ready to go to bed. I'm like gonna do stuff after this. I need to, like I said, I need to record the team report video, which is gonna be so short because I'm like, this is a stock team. And that kind of, yeah. I don't know. We'll make it enough to hold me over and pretend that my channel is going somewhere. I really do appreciate all of you. I accidentally turned off my mic. Clearly, I know what I'm doing. You do not come to me for you come to me for a certain type of quality. Is it high quality? We don't really know. That's up to the viewers at home to decide. All right, let's get going, Perrin. It's awfully quiet. This is putting me to sleep, man. This is if it wasn't for like the views of making sure I capture this moment on stream, I would definitely use this to lull myself to sleep. 'Cause this is so boring. Right? It doesn't help. Like, also, this game is so low budget. Like, Perrin has just seen the blood. Like, what is this lack of... Could they not give... Like, she has this moment, right? Like, she clearly has different expressions. Why is she so expressionless during this section with the I called it the Bloodstarved Beast, with the Blood Moon Bear. Come on. Arbeliva, go first so I can go to bed. Nope. We're trying our best, y'all. Is this I'm sunk cost fallacying this. That will have to be worth it. And I will build a team featuring this thing just because I can be like, hey, look, I did it. I justified all the time I spent. Yeah. I am so ready. I've been ready for the last 100+ attempts as we do the thing. This is like my descent into madness for all of you watching at home. If you like plot how excited I was at first and like to hear, I've like become Larry. I've gone from excited person to Larry. Is there supposed to be music right now? I don't know. Despite having done this so many times. Okay, there's music here. I was like, is there supposed to be music? I don't even know at this point. It's just like my favorite song. I listened to this song like thousands of times, but I don't know the words. And I don't know why that is, right? Like I clearly have sung along with it. I don't know the words. There was proof, right? I touched my tongue and I stopped yawning immediately. I'm like, the thing is like, I want to play Tailwind right now, or I want to play something else. So I don't even want to like I don't even want to use this Pokemon. It's going to sit in Pokemon Home as I continue to do this. But what's really nice though, right, is like this Pokemon is supposed to have 4, I think, guaranteed IVs. So I don't even need to pay $25,000 to bottle cap it, because it will already be bottle capped, which is great, right? You're getting a free bottle cap, and all it cost you is 100,000 hours of my life, which feels like a good trade. Yeah, I'm definitely going to drop a rental with it, like, so that way you don't have to sit through this. So I think that's kind of the thing of like, but even then, like, it's so late at this point, right? The DLC has been out for way too long. But yeah, I'll definitely drop a team for y'all, or like offer to be like, hey, I will make your Ursaluna team because no one else has the ability to, except for all of the people that already have Blood Moon Ursaluna, which are not me, because they either got lucky or have way more time on their hands, or both. The problem with the yawning trick is like, I feel like every time I do it, I will just yawn more after, and I'll just keep stopping. It feels like it's like a buildup of yawn, and it's a debt that needs to be paid, and you're saying, hey, I will pay that debt later instead of right now. I also put my feet up, which is why I'm like turned to the side a little bit. Nope. We're closing the software, and we are going back to do this all over again. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. I need to get closer to the mic. Otherwise the audio doesn't sound as good. And that's why we paid the big bucks. Fair, yes. I don't know what fair is to. We have the delay on, but yes, fair to whatever is deserving of a fair. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate having you here. For all of you that are tuned in, like I said, this is a very boring hunt, and having all of you engaged and saying stuff really has made this bearable. Sorry, I was gonna gonna say bearable normally, and I was like, it's a pun about a bear. Get it? Because we're hunting a bear. I really do not need to explain that joke, but I did anyway because we're in my descent of madness, and I can look back at the other stream. They should have put banger music here, man. They should have put. Like, one thing I will say about the streams recently, I have some criticisms of them, but the music, Pokemon, for their music for events, has been so on point lately. I don't know who it is. I don't know, like, where that budget came from, but man, oh man, has their music been on point. Also, oh my god, seeing how terribly rendered this grass is right now makes me so mad at this little indie developer that's just trying its best. Would you keep Urslauna if it had 2 attack IVs? I would keep it if it had like a good amount of the issue really is when foul play becomes relevant. And so that really depends. It looks like if it has less than like 5, you're pretty good. I think it's like if its attack is a 109 or less, it should be good. So I would keep that. If we're really close, it will depend on how long it has been. So like for Chi-Yu, I needed a Chi-Yu with 0 attack. It took me like an hour and a half, and I just needed to do other things with my life. So I just accepted the Chi-Yu right then and there. But for this, I don't really have any major tournaments coming up. And so I might be a little bit more picky. I might, like, I don't know. It really will depend. I think I want to start getting to tournaments again. I think like next week I'll probably try and do a tournament. So like these are a nice way to break it up. It also like is a much less time intensive stream than a tournament, so having something there is nice, right? I can always just shiny hunt as a backup, but I will see. I probably am not, the settling will depend on how much time has been. I currently do not have anime on my side right now. I just have a blank I literally just have this screen. I could put some TV on, right? Like I could like put in like my beats inside my headphones so I could like watch something, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sit here instead. I really should. We're talking about this. I'm going to ask for rental teams or PokePace that people have and just play some ladder with it and try and make it like a 2-for-1 of I'm going to ladder while I spam A until this happens where I need to pay attention. Yeah, there's just nothing. Yeah, 5 or less, it sounds like, is the thing for Urslauna. Ye old Urslauna, as some would say, and by some I mean me. I'm like reading Twitter right now because I just... Yeah, we're just trying. Yeah, I mean, obviously 0 is the goal, but I don't really like how long this has been. Not even paying attention. We're not even paying attention. We don't even need to, because then we'll hear the music of the do do ch, do 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 ch. It's not even a hip hop beat. It should be. We need some real hip hop right now. What did she think? I talked about this last time. What did she think? Like, did she genuinely think that she was going to get this photo without flash? Or, like, what was her plan? Look at this great rendered grass. I need everyone to comment about how great this grass looks. Like, this is a cutscene. Are you kidding? Like... I'm so mad about that. It's a like it's like this game is unacceptable in my mind, but it's not. We're going to stay positive. We're going to not talk about the grass or anything related to the game because they all could be we could sandwiches are a thing. If there's a Pokemon y'all want to see me shiny hunt after this, let me know. I think after this we can do, I'll have to finish off the Pokedex to do like the loyal 3, I guess. And then we have some time to shiny hunt or like get resources and other stuff. I think it's important, right? Like when I want to go live, but I can't commit to a full tournament, having sort of some kind of alternative. Otherwise, it gets really like overwhelming really quickly. It's awfully quiet. Too quiet. I like just cut my hair again. And so I'm not used to how cold it feels when I like lean back onto my headrest, and I need to be closer to the mic. I move away from the mic so I can breathe in for anyone that gets that reference, which might be older than some of you in the chat. I don't actually know. It should hopefully not be. Maybe I know that there's some potential youngins, but yeah, anyway. So when I lean back, it feels very cold. Maybe I'll shave my face. I don't think anyone in the chat has ever seen me with a chin. So that is a thing. It's this grasp. I mean, we're staying positive. Yeah, we don't. She's supposed to be a great photographer. She makes a mistake. I have a lot of questions about what makes one a great photographer in. I don't even. Kitakami. Yes, it has been so long since I've needed to even say the name of this place. Just give it to me. Oh god, I looked over at the stream. Is it dropping frames for all of you? It shouldn't be. Why is I'm looking over at the what you're seeing now, And it looks like it dropped for a second, which I don't know why that is. I'm sorry about that. Geo, chocolate rain, yes, as we are taking advantage of this delay. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. I think it's wild that he released a remix of that song, and it's a Dr. Pepper commercial, which I think is so funny to me that he was like, hey, I made all this money. Let me remix this song about political struggle and make it about Dr. Pepper. You shaved your face in 2020. I'll make a Facebook poll or a Twitter poll, I guess, and go with whatever the people of the internet say. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just really bored. I might just shave my face. Why? I regret my decision to wait until the next zero speed. Because I'm so bored. And I like have to make that updated team thing. I have to clean my apartment, in all honesty. I made a lot of progress today, but I still have like a good ways to go. No one cares. I care, which I hope I would care. I'm the one that's talking right now. But, oh, also, we're not even are we in Reg D anymore? I think we're in Reg E. Are we in Reg E? I don't know. Right, okay, yeah, Worlds was D, so this is E. All right, we have our Fever Dream Palance. I don't care. Oh, I'm gonna watch this replay right now. I like totally didn't. Andy, what is this team? Bro, this person's gonna get wrecked. You just... Yeah, this should be over. All right, sorry, I got distracted. All right, good to know that the stream preview is terrible. I didn't know, like, it says excellent connection. I get why it can be terrible, right? Like, I'm streaming and it's showing a stream and all that jazz. But we just wanted to be careful on that. And so we continue. All right, cool. We're working right now. All right, please, for the love of God, please have zero speed. I want to go to bed. I want this torture that I have arbitrarily set on myself to end. 45 attempts, roughly, will be tonight. Which I feel like isn't that bad. It kind of is. I remember the fact that when I shiny hunted Regieleki, it took 12,000 attempts, which is a lot. And then I remember that there are people that are like, I did 100,000 attempts. Yeah, that team is nutty. That team does not make sense. Also, I thought you said it did 25%. It did 71%, which is a thing. All right. Come on, 0. This is going to be it, so I can stop. Please, here it comes. 0. That was my nose on the microphone because it just makes sense spiritually. Oh. I am ready to meet the right one. All right, I just, for the love of all that is love, please. I keep forgetting that there's a section where the foliage just disappears and there's not even a reason for it. A horrible game. That was the top of my head. And it was talking to all of you. But the little green light that tells me I'm talking correctly did not turn on. Oh! I need to check some. I'll check it later. No, whatever. It's fine. We are continuing to hunt. But, okay, in all honesty, I might do, like, one more. I might end it with this one at this point, right? Like, we've been going for an hour and a half. And I have other stuff that I need to do tonight, and it's getting kind of late, so we might just, yeah, I think we're gonna end with this one at an hour and a half. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I will obviously let the stream run its course. I'm gonna try to stream Sunday night, so I'll set up the overlay for that, and then I'll post asking for some teams that we can try out. Maybe we play for my team from Peoria and make it like a more, I guess, like informative kind of stream where people can like ask questions about how the team works. I think that might be cool, and be like, hey, as like a promotion, Sunday I will be going live and using the team, which I think, will be cool. I think that'll be a cool sort of tie-in with it, and we can make it like a more interactive sort of session. Yeah, the plants are going to disappear at this part. Oh, yep. They just disappear. The camera does not change. Absolutely terrible. And so, yeah, so that's where we're gonna end it. Like I said, be on the lookout for some other stuff. I'm gonna make sure to not screw up ending the stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Like I said, be on the lookout for a video soon, and then